What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B High Radio shouting. Hey, man, I got a friend and family member to the show, plus an A-Town legend with it at the same damn time. I'm talking about my dog, Win on the track. What's good with it, boss?
What's happening?
Man, Win, first of all, man, appreciate you coming through here to kick some flavor with me tonight in this thing, boss.
Appreciate you having me.
I mean, let's get straight to it, man. I mean, see, it's not often that I get the pleasure to see somebody that I went to high school with go all the way up through there, okay? Because everybody don't get the opportunities to do that.
For sure.
How does one go from sitting in PE with me not dressing out looking crazy in the bleachers to having one of the biggest songs to ever come out of Atlanta, man?
Hey, man, determination, man. You know, once I figured out I wanted to do music, man, nothing wasn't gonna stop me from doing that.
That's right.
Because like even when we was in high school, I'm doing the talent shows. I was in a marching band. Music is what I wanted to do. When I knew that, when I realized that, it wasn't gonna stop me.
Okay, when that Fruity Loops hit the scene, man, how did that change the game? And how the hell was you able to grasp it so goddamn early and crank that bitch up?
Fruity Loops came, man. Actually, my boy Ty Boogie. Rest in peace, Ty Boogie, man.
Yeah.
He passed recently, but he put me and my man Jaco on Fruity Loops.
What up, Doja Core?
Right. He set us down and showed us step by step how to use that thing. And
yeah.
I remember putting it on the one of the computers in Coach Matt computer class at Maze. And we all used to just be huddled up around a computer. I used to be in making beats and everything on the Fruity Loops. So. Yeah, you know, Fruity Loops, and Fruity Loops was a gift and a curse because, you know, at that time, everybody was on analog, and they used to look down on Fruity Loops.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? But now, Fruity Loops is
that's what it is, exactly.
You know, everybody on Fruity Loops, and I got off Fruity Loops. Like, I made beats on Reason.
Yeah.
And I'm actually trying to get back on Fruity Loops, but because now everybody like, why you ain't on Fruity Loops? You tripping. But back then when I was on Fruity Loops heavy, I was telling me I was tripping for doing that. But yeah, Fruity Loops changed the game, man. Shout out Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops helped a lot of niggas eat and change their whole family life, man. So yeah.
How the hell did you link up with Yola and make one of the greatest Atlanta songs of all time, Ain't Gonna Let Up, man?
Me and Yola got together. Shout out to my boy Scat, man.
What up, though, Scat? Yeah.
One day, the nigga Scat called me one day. He was just like, man, I got a young nigga. Want to pull up on you with him. He pulled up. Had Yola with him, and he was a young nigga. Young, hungry nigga, man. We came in there. We chopped it up. He told me what he was trying to do. I gave him a beat CD with like 4 beats on there. Because, you know, every producer got a thing where, so I gave him like 4 beats on that CD.
Yeah.
Right? 3 of them was hard.
Yeah.
But the OCD in me, I had to have 4 beats on there. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw that beat on here right quick. It was like an unfinished beat.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have 4 beats on there. But I knew the other 3 were hard.
Yeah.
So when he left with them CDs, and next 20 minutes, Scat calling, oh, we got a hit. Oh. So I'm like, y'all pull back up tomorrow. So they come back tomorrow. He put the CD in, and the beat that he played, it was the beat number 4. So I'm like, why he picked this beat? This ain't even the beat. I want you to do beat number 2 or the beat number 1.
Yeah.
Because I ain't like the Ain't Gonna Let Her beat. You know what I'm saying?
God.
It was an unfinished.
Yeah.
You know, if you go back and listen to it, don't got no hi-hats in it.
Yeah.
It was like a shell beat. You feel me? Like I said, I just threw the beat on there just to
round it
out. So he picked that beat, and it always be like that actually. But he come back, we lay the song down. They leave with it. They go straight to the pool palace with it. Westside Wednesday, shout out Moot B. DJ T
What up, though, Moot? Yeah.
DJ T Rock. So he going out with it. They called. They like, oh, it's a hit. Ooh. Everybody went crazy. So I'm thinking, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Heard that before.
Yeah.
So that next week, I go in there, Westside Wednesday. I go in there. They play the song. And sure enough, they going crazy to it. Like, I mean, I'm in my mind, I'm like, this ain't even the type of song for y'all to be acting like that on, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
They going crazy. And next thing you know, T-Rock put it in rotation on Saturday. And if you know anything about the pool pass back then, you know, if Rock put your shit on in rotation on Saturday, it's a matter of time you're gonna be on the radio.
My God.
And you going up. So, you know, that was a great time. And shout out to Scat again, man, because Scat brought a lot of niggas through like that, you know.
I mean, I remember I was a young man just starting at the radio station. I think I might have been interning at that time, and I saw that CD come across the radio station, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I know the dude that produced the damn song right here, man. That shit was crazy." So for me, seeing that stuff go crazy, I was like, "Oh man, my dog got him one in this thing."
Right.
What was that like for you, man, going from being a regular guy in the city to realizing that, hey, man, I got the hottest song in the city? And take me to that time, too, because y'all got ATM getting Jiggy at the same time going crazy as well. Right. And break down that Pool Palace movement, too.
Okay, so during that time period, I mean, it was crazy. You know, I went from selling beats for like $20, $30 to, you know, selling beats for $5,500. Yeah. You know, a couple thousand here. Me and my man Jermaine used to ride around every day, picking up money over here, picking up money over there for beats. Everybody want to be at our studio. I saw an interview recently on shout out my boy Parlay from the franchise.
Yes, sir. What up, though, late?
Yeah, he talked about how everybody used to come to my studio. Like how actually it was J. Cole house. But, you know, everybody thought it was my house.
Damn.
Nigga used to be on the phone like, yeah, we at Wynn house.
Yeah.
We at J. Cole house. But anyway, we was the only ones, you know, with a studio, because back then, you know, you had to go to Patchwork or Tree Sound, some shit like that. You know, spend a whole lot of money. So we had the only studio where niggas can come for a reasonable price. Yeah. And yeah, everybody was over there. They were either trying to get a beat from me, they were trying to do a song with Yola. My man Future came through one time. At the time, his name was Meathead, though.
That's right.
And he actually came out with Maceo, because I don't know if a lot of people know, Maceo was the man.
Go sit down.
He was the man from Kirkwood, from Little Mexico. He put the Little Mexico shit on the map.
Yeah.
You know what
up, though, Maceo?
You know, so shout out to Maceo. But yeah, everybody used to be over there, man, for real. And that Pool Palace movement, man, that was a good time. I mean, that helped change a lot of young dudes' lives that was, you know, probably in the streets, because the music that we was making. Well, I'm gonna tell you how I discovered the Pool Palace. I told you while we was talking off camera, I went in there for the first time. I was like in 11th grade. I wasn't supposed to be in there. Excuse me. We went in there with my homeboy Rod, cousin, the girl Kiki. She took us in there one night on the Humbug. So we go in there. So I'm hearing the music. I'm like, this ain't no music that they play on the radio. I ain't never heard none of this music for my life. This 2002. You feel me? So I'm like, what is this? So I me being the type of person I am, I go up to the DJ booth. I introduce myself. He tell me his name T-Rock. So I'm like, what's this music you playing? Like, who are these people? And he's telling me, these folks right here, this the Diablos, or this D4L right here. You know, they from Boring Home. Yeah. These people right here, they from Perry Home. So I'm like, oh, so you playing people from around here shit.
Come on now.
So I'm like, So that unlocked some shit in my mind. So I'm like, you know what? My whole purpose in life at that point was to get music to T-Rock so he can play it in the Pool Palace.
Come on.
So that's what we did, you know, and everything that we made, we went straight to that Pool Palace, bro. And then you had niggas like K-Rab, you had doing what he was doing. You had the Franchise Boys, you had D4L, Fabo, you had BRC, Baker Road Click. Shout out to my boy Chalet. Yeah. A lot of niggas don't give my boy his prop, but Chalet played a big part in that snap music movement. So real shout out to him. Had Classified at that time, a group. It was a girl group. They had their thing going on. Shout out to Young Money, real Young Money. You understand what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Lil Mark and that boy Rich Migo. Shout out to them boys, man, for real. The Shop Boys.
Yes, sir.
The Shop Boys came through like the Dipset.
Party like a rock star, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that whole little time period, man, we felt like superstars, man. You know, every time we come in the club, they screaming our name. Crazy. You know, that nigga, me and K-Rab, we was like Timbaland and For Real and that. K-Rab was a fool though, for real. Yeah. K-Rab, the godfather of that snap music shit, for real.
Yeah.
That was a crazy time though.
I mean, when you think about that time and then you fast forward 20 years later though, and I mean, you're looking at things like the Rolling Stone and everything else talking about this is one of the greatest songs ever damn made, okay? Yeah. What goes through your mind when you get that kind of critical acclaim when folks are saying that out of all of that music from that time, this song right here done stood the test of time, and they saying that this is one of the greatest songs ever damn made?
I mean, it feel good, you know, at the time when the song was out, I honestly, personally didn't feel that it was getting as big as I wanted it to be for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? But now it stood the test of time, and it's getting a lot of the recognition that, you know, I always wanted it to get. And I really appreciate everybody that fuck with the song, all the DJs that play it, because, you know, they keep it alive. You know, we stood the test of time over a lot of other records that were big at that time. Yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, slow motion is good motion, you know. So I appreciate it.
I mean, how you feel when you at the Hawks game with your family and the song coming on, man?
Man, that's crazy, man.
You at the Falcons game with the family and the song coming on, man. You at the barbecue and the song still coming on. That's what I'm talking about right there.
And people always send me videos. They might be somewhere, like you said, the Hawks game or Falcons game. You know, they sending me videos. You know, it feel good. You know, because like I said, that's something that I did straight out of high school. You know? Yeah, we graduated high school 03. We made that song 2004. You know,
my God.
So it feel good, man. You know, like I said, of course, you know, I wish the song was, you know, way bigger. Yeah. At the time we put it out. Yeah. You know, but I appreciate where it's come to this point.
What did that do to you though when, I mean, coming out of Maze High with it, and I mean, you just like the rest of us in these streets, and then next thing you know, you realize you in the music industry. What was that adjustment and that change you had to make mentally getting into the music industry?
The first adjustment I had to make was realizing I think I was too real for a lot of this stuff. You know, coming in the industry and you meeting a lot of people that you kind of looked up to, and then you meet them and you be like, this, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you coming in with certain expectations for what you're gonna get, the money you're gonna make, or the accolades you're gonna get. And it might not come that easy, because one thing you gotta know, man, when you trying to do this music game, once you get in, you know, I don't care what you did. A lot of niggas say, "Oh, I've been doing this shit for 10 years." Then they finally get a hit. That's the beginning.
Damn.
Fuck that 10 years that you put in. Once you finally get the hit record, now it starts. And that's something that I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking like, okay, we here. Yeah. We can chill now. No. And I had to have people, you know, I had to learn from a lot of mistakes. No, this when it starts, my boy. You gotta get your shit. You gotta tie your boots up now. Now the race starts.
What was it like when you got the publishing deal and they started hitting you with them placements, though, man?
That was wonderful. You know, the money that come with placements. I think the first placement I got was on that Gorilla Zoe first album.
Yes, sir.
My man Ben Mad, who used to work over at APG at the time, I remember him calling me, telling me congratulations that I got the placement. And I was like, nah, I don't believe it. And I'm talking about all the way up until the day the album came out. And this was back in 2007. Yes, it was still CDs. Yeah. That's how old we are. That's how long I've been doing it.
Come on.
Ran down here to Target. Yeah. Went in there and got a CD and opened it up. I'm like, oh, there go my beat right there. It was a song called Money Up. Yeah. I think it was number 12 on there. And I still didn't believe it. I had to go look at I had to open the book up. Back then you can open the book up and go read the credits. So I had to go read the credit and read my name to believe it. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. You know? So yeah, you know, getting the placements. And another thing I learned coming in, you know, even when you do, sometimes when you do these songs with these artists, they don't come out. Like you can go in the studio with everybody, every artist, you can go down the list and you can make song after song after song, and they might not never come out for whatever reason. And that's something that I had to learn. You know, a lot of people don't talk about that part of the game.
But see, I ask folks about that all the time, though, Win, because I never understood that myself.
Right.
What happens to the music that don't come out? Does that shit just sit on a hard drive somewhere, or what the hell? And do you have access to the music where you can kind of leak it your damn self?
Sometimes it just depends on where it was recorded at, and it be different situations why songs don't come out.
Break that down to me. What are the situations that are causing that to come out?
Well, you know, somebody working on the album and the song that y'all did together just don't fit the, you know, what it don't fit what's going on the other songs on the album.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't have situations where I did songs with people and it got leaked. And back then, you know, it was real big on shit leaking.
Yeah.
If something leaked back then, they not gonna mess with it.
With it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't clear a sample or something. I had a situation like that. I actually did a song with 8 Ball and MJG back in 2008 when they was on Grand Hustle.
Yeah.
A hard ass song too, man.
Oh my God.
I never forget that day. Me and Jermaine went over there. My man Dix.
Yeah.
He used to manage Chile and Baker Road, and he started working over there with Clay.
Yeah.
So he called me one day. He was like, "Man, just pull up to the studio Grand Hustle and play beat." So me and Jermaine, we go over there. He got us in a room kind of like this, with a big speaker, and I'm playing beats. And some people came in through the door back there.
Yeah.
And I just kind of walked past the door, so I wasn't paying attention to what it was. So whoever the last dude was that walked past the door, he came back.
Yeah.
And stuck his head in the door, and it was 8 Ball.
Shit.
And he was like, "Play that beat back." So I'm standing there, me and Jermaine, I'm like,
"Nigga, this 8 Ball."
So I played the beat back. So 8 Ball, he just came in there, he walking around the room pacing. Then MJG walking in, I'm like, on some humbug shit too. Like we just sitting up playing beat. Then the dude, I think his name was Michelle. He was a singer writer. He came in, he just started singing a hook. So that nigga 8 Ball like, "Hey, let's go record this." Bet. We go in the studio, we record it. I got the footage on YouTube too. You can type in "Win on Track" in studio with 8 Ball.
Yeah.
And we recorded a song. It was a Curtis Mayfield sample. Me and my man Ty Boogie, the same nigga that taught me how to use Fruit Loop, we made that beat together.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him again. But
yes, sir.
We when it came time for the album, you know, they didn't want to clear the record. You know, it cost too much money to clear the record. But the crazy thing is that the song made the album, but they let, I ain't gonna say their name, they let some other producer remake it with live instruments. That happens too.
See, you done pissed off EJ.
Well,
you done pissed off EJ now.
I mean, that happens. You know, the game go like that.
So wait a minute though. They remade your track with the live instrumentation, but it was the interpolation of your freaking of the track, wasn't it? Or they just redid Curtis Mayfield?
They redid Curtis Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? They redid. I mean, 'cause it was a sample. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, I did my version to it, but you know, they did their own version. They tweaked it, but they did like a live version of it, like, almost like a cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was their vocals, so you know, they was able to do what they wanted to do.
Exactly.
I mean, at one point I was trying to figure out what I can do, but I mean,
they legends though. Exactly. You gotta let it slide.
I gotta let it slide, man. You know, 8 Ball JG, man. Come on, man.
When it comes to working your way through this industry, though, Win, I mean, what were some of the things that? Was it everything that you thought it was going to be as a young man at J. Cole house going crazy, or did it turn out to be even more wilder than you expected it, or was it just a waste of damn time? How do you feel about everything?
I don't think nothing is a waste of time, especially if it's something that if I'm doing what I like to do. But I think it was some of not what I expected and what I expected. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is, like I said earlier, I expected as soon as we get on, we on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit just gonna show up at my front door. Like, people just gonna, you know, because I was young, we was like 19, 18 years old.
Yeah.
We didn't know no better. So obviously that didn't happen like that. Yeah. But what did happen like that, you know, again, we stood the test of time. You know, we made some legendary shit. You know, that's something that I all we ever wanted to do is put on for our city.
Come on.
And we did that. We accomplished that. So, you know, yeah, that part is.
during your career, what was your favorite time, man? What do you feel like you was having the most fun in the game and you felt alive in this thing, man?
In the beginning, because I was young, I was ambitious, I was hungry, and, people always ask me, they say, what's one time you can think that was like the best time of your life? And I say that summer we did birthday bash. That was my first birthday bash ever. Yeah. I never been to any other birthday bash when it was at the amphitheater.
Lakewood and everything.
Nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I never been. My very first birthday bash was the birthday bash when Yola was on stage with Tip, and Tip put the chain on his neck.
Crazy.
30,000 people singing word for word, ain't gonna let up. And I remember it was so much drama backstage and us trying to get on stage. And I remember when they dropped the song, I was standing next to Jason Jeter and my man Jamin, and it was some other people right there. And when the song dropped, I got ready to run out there, and Jason, he tried to stop me from running out there. I just snatched away from him.
Hell no.
Like, I looked at him like, he tripping up and I ran out there, and it was like some speakers, bro, and I just remember jumping on the speaker, like I took my shirt off. I'm going crazy. I see people I went to school with.
Yeah.
They like, when?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, that's probably the best time of my life, man. Like, that's a high I can't even explain.
Come on.
You on the stage, you see that many people just singing your songs. So that's the best time I had.
Getting off of that stage, what did that do to your mind, though, Win? Because, I mean, your mind is officially blown after that.
I wanted to work. I wanted to work. That's when I said, okay, I want more of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see this happen over and over again. You know
exactly.
What I mean? So, yeah.
I mean, speak on y'all team, though, man, because, I mean, from you, Jamin, Book, Scat, Peel, all y'all boys was getting busy hard as hell out here in these streets. Yeah. So what was that like, being able to grow up together with the home team at the same time and put on for the city and go nationwide with this thing, man?
Well, we all just kept each other on our toes, man. Like you said, Jamin go get her, Scat go get her.
Yeah.
My boy Peel, you know what's up with Peel. Peel was signed to
MMG,
and Killer Mike.
Yeah,
before
and Killer Kill, yeah.
So you know how he gave it up. Boot started with me. Boot another one that Scat brought around. Scat called me one day.
Yeah,
just like the Yola situation. Like, well, I got a young nigga. I already knew Boot though from school, from Mays. You know, but I didn't know the nigga rap.
Yeah.
So he brought him over there, and the nigga rap. I real talk, straight up, right now, to this day. I don't think there's no nigga in this city right now that rap better than Young Boot and my brother Joe Gifted. Them two niggas right there. Now. And Joe Gifted started with me too. Joe Gifted used to live across the street from my man Jaco's house where we had a studio at.
Yeah.
And from day one, Joe Gifted been going crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So he's another one that was on the team. He used to be in a group called the Goons, Young Goons, with my boy Prophet out here doing his thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. And my man, I can't even remember, Spud.
Yeah.
Little Spud, the boys used to go crazy. And shout out to my ATM brothers, J. Cole, and my boy Young Rich T.
Young Rich T, what that nigga teaming up to, man?
Yeah, T got living, man. T got a event center right now,
yes,
man. It's called 12. It's right here on Fairman Road.
Yeah.
In Douglasville, right here in the Ingles parking lot right now on Fairman Road. So, my man doing his thing, man, my brother.
I mean, when y'all boys came with that Jiggy, though, man, because that one went crazy as well, too.
It did.
So, first of all, how did y'all even form ATM? And then what was that like when you said, okay, Yola, you done did your thing. Let me slide out here and do my damn thing. I ain't got time for this shit.
Right. So, ATM came, me and my man Terry Young, Young Rich T.
Yeah.
We went to school together. We was in the same class. When I learned that he do music, we learned each other do music through the talent shows and shit like that. And I knew he was serious because that nigga was like paying somebody for studio time and shit at a young age. That nigga's working like UPS or some shit when we was in 10th grade. So he used to take his little UPS checks and go buy studio time. And I was like, oh, this nigga's serious.
There.
He always been like that. He always been by that business. He that type of nigga. So And then J. Cole, Corey, he was an older dude from my neighborhood. And, you know, he just kind of saw something in me, and he put a studio in his house for me to come over there and do what I needed to do. And he could rap. I nigga Corey, one of the coldest niggas out. Like, if he was still rapping right now, I'd be saying, I don't think a nigga can out-rap Corey either. For real. I still don't think a nigga can out-rap Corey. He probably ain't rapped in like 10 years.
My God.
But anyway, you know, I brought Tyrion over there. I introduced him, and because I wasn't even gonna rap at first. I really wanted them two niggas to form a group. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to, because I felt like nobody was gonna rap on my beats until I showcased it.
Yeah.
So, you know, they taught me, and they're going to get on tracks and shit. Damn.
Take your time. I'm gonna edit it.
So they taught me to get on tracks and shit. So that's how we made a song called Trap Clothes. I think it was the first song we made. Mm-hmm. And from that day, we was ATM. You know, we did our thing. And Get Jiggy came about. One day I was at the studio, and I was trying to do some shit where I was trying to come up with like a compilation album. I was gonna get a bunch of different rappers on shit. So yeah, the boy Dirty Slim, Recipe Dirty Slim, he from 3 Dub. My boy Terry Young from 3 Dub. Yeah. I had a partner named Jacquez, he from 3 Dub too. And that nigga Dirty Slim used to be doing this dance. You know, he used to call it the Fly Nigga Dance, and I felt like that dance needed a song to it. So I was like, I'm about to make a 3 Dub anthem. Oh. So I said, I'm going to put Dirty Slim on it, I'm going to put my boy Terry on it, I'm going to put my boy Jock on it. Yeah. And just so happened Terry walked in the studio that day as I was recording the hook. Mm. So he went on here and put his verse on there. Yeah. So I called Slim over there. Slim came over there, put his verse on there, shout out my boy Ball. Yeah. And then my boy Jock came over there, put a verse on it. We go to a party. My boy Jermaine used to throw parties. Yes, sir. So he had a party, once it was with the Young Kings, at the Park Tavern over there on Piedmont, at Piedmont Park. It's a college party. So I had the DJ play the song, come on, immediately. People fucking with it. So Jermaine was like, what's this? Because he heard me talk on it. I ain't even had no verse on that. Yeah. He heard me talk on it. And he was like, what's this? I said, this is a new song we did with 3 Dub, And we, at the time, ATM, we looking for a song. So that nigga Jermaine was like, nigga, we need that song. What you talking about? He said, you got a verse on there? I'm like, no. Corey got a verse? I'm like, no, it's a 3 Dub song, nigga. He like, nigga, it need to be an ATM song. You and Corey need to put verses on there. So I'm like, man. Argue. So finally, Corey put a verse on there. I put a verse on there. So now we got Slim, me, Jock, T, and Corey. So now it's a song. And yeah, that's how that shit came about, man. Then we ended up doing the remix with Shawty Low, recipe Shawty Low. He a real nigga. Cause he did that verse free of charge, and he was fire hot at the time. I'll never forget the day we got over there. He played me They Know. Damn. That day. He had just did it. He played it. He played it motherfucker like 10 times back to back. I had to sit there and listen to it over and over again until he finally wrote his verse, man. But he really did. He did me a solid. My boy Parlay was on the remix. Yeah. He always kept it real with me. Come on. That's one of the realest niggas I ever met in this industry. Yeah. Still to this day, he be keeping it real. Yes, sir. And my boy Young Ralph, he was on the first verse of the remix. He also kept it real, free of charge. Everybody did it free of charge, and they all had shit going on at that time. So, you know, real shit, real nigga shit. And we talked earlier about when you get in this game and you meet people and they don't be who you think they are. These niggas was who I thought they was.
But then when you say that, though, when all of those folks is really from the hood, man. Yeah. Well, so it's like when you coming across folks that's from where you really from, they can't put on like that because they're like, you got to come back and see me a little later on too, partner. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of times you catch folks that's not like that because they ain't even from the damn area.
Yeah, it be like that, man.
You see what I'm saying?
It be like that, yeah.
I mean, navigating this music industry, and what was that like for you when you had to put your industry hat on? And it's like, okay, it's industry time. Let me deal with these labels. Let me deal with the publishing deals and all that stuff. Right. How was that for you?
In the beginning, it was rough for me because, again, I was young. I'm coming from, you know, we sitting over here every day, we having fun with this shit. We just making music.
Yeah.
We going to the club every night. So it was a lot of stuff that I had to learn. How to deal with because this is a business.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a job. Like,
Yep.
once you start really getting into this and deals start coming involved, it become a job now.
Yeah.
And I think that shocked a lot of young niggas.
Damn.
Because they still be thinking that it's still fun. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand, like, nigga, this is a job. It's business. It's billions of dollars being made around you. You need to tighten up. So, I think that was one of the things that I had to learn moving around this music industry. I learned it. I figured it out. Like I said early on, it was a lot of stuff that I probably fucked up. keep it all the way real. Again, people don't be keeping it real. They just be making it like it was all sweet. And that shit was not all sweet. It wasn't.
Where was it that you felt like you fucked up at though, Will?
Man, because I was young. There's a lot of stuff that I did not know about the business, and it was a gift and a curse for me. The gift was because I didn't know stuff, but I wasn't no dumb nigga. So there's a lot of stuff I went sign. I wouldn't agree to nothing. So that part was the gift part.
Yeah.
But the curse part of it, because I didn't know a lot of this stuff, I used to run from stuff.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of opportunities I missed because I didn't understand what they was trying to say. Or I didn't understand, or I didn't like how they said it. Like, I used to be a real hothead, man.
Damn.
For real. And like I said, if it was something that I didn't understand, I would just run away from it or fuck around and sabotage the shit some type of way.
Damn.
For real, I'm gonna be honest with you. And but again, that's just stuff that I had to learn with it. The older I got, the more people I dealt with, the more people I met. I learned from my mistakes. I learned from other people's mistakes, and I got it. I eventually got it, and I get it now more than ever. And I feel like right now is a good time because it's a lot of stuff happening around me at the moment that I appreciate too. That I want to gravitate toward and use some of that knowledge that I accumulated over the years.
I mean, talk about some of the stuff that you got popping off now, though, Win, because I know you got some shit coming down the pipe, my dog.
Yeah, I do. So at some point last year, I wanted to get into TV, and I worked real hard at that. My man Jermaine put me with some people that he been dealing with, and we got something coming with some TV stuff. I got a placement on the new Power.
My God.
Power Book 2, I think this season 3.
Yeah.
So we got something coming with that. I've been working with this young lady named Tia P. My man Marty Arnold, his artist. She does a lot with TV and film. She got like over 150 placements on TV.
God.
So we've been working real heavy. My boy Joe Gifted.
What up, though?
Back to the basics with him. We got a new record called Let's Do It.
Okay.
Going crazy right now in the street, and we working on a project. Hopefully, we're going to drop a project on Valentine's Day. That's what we've been talking about. It's going to be. I don't think a lot of people know Joe Gifted. He sing.
Yeah, that boy Joe sang.
I'm talking about for real. So we talking about doing some for the ladies on Valentine's Day. We're gonna flip some old 90s samples.
That's
and
hard.
Let them go crazy. Then my man Boot, Boot got an album. He on tour right now with Future.
Yeah.
And that's home team.
That's right.
If I ain't doing nothing else, I'm working with Young Boot. So yeah, that's what we doing right now, man.
I can dig it. Now, Win, for the next up and coming young guy that want to be a producer, man, what advice do you got for that man?
Man, learn your business. Learn your business. Also, come in. Don't just come in with the mindset of just making beats. Like, write.
Yeah.
Look into working behind the scenes. Don't think because you didn't make the beat, you can't come in there and executive produce or A&R. Learn how to work with artists even if it ain't your beat, even if it ain't your music they're using. Learn how to work with artists and build, because that's gonna help you, you know, with your craft. You know, when you in the studio and you try and sell yourself to these people, you know, to these artists, you know, you've been dealing with artists and help coaching in them even on songs you ain't even produce.
Yeah.
So you already know when you end up with your shit, you gonna go crazy.
Come on.
You know, also take advantage of, you know, the internet. You know, you put content out there. I don't know, even if you're making YouTube videos on how to do this, how to do that, put a website out. You know, I tell people all the time, I got a website right now. It's beatsfor10bucks.com.
Yeah.
You can go in there. You can lease beats for $10. Eventually, I want to have it to where it's a $10 monthly subscription, and you pay $10 a month, and then you just go in there and get whatever you want.
What you need.
You know what I'm saying? Download whatever beat you want. But right now, it's $10 leases. Beatsfor10bucks.com.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I tell niggas, man. You know.
Now, when you decided to walk away for the game for a little while, what was it that made you say, you know what, time out, I'm about to go and cool out of this thing?
It was a couple things, man. Like, you know, this industry, man. Sometimes it get wicked to where the people in it.
Yeah.
It's not the game. We all love the game, but sometimes the people in it, they can mess it up. They fuck it up, and you gotta step back from that. You know, because I'm a real person. So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, even if I don't get it done, I'm gonna try to do it. Please believe I broke my neck trying to do it, and you don't meet people like that.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? And again, I'm so real. Like I be ready. I be ready to fight. Cause people out here I cut you all the way off. So
yeah.
You know, I just had to fall back, man. You know, I wanted to be with my family a lot. We wanted to travel a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm back though. I'm ready to come back. It's time. It's time.
For those that want to get some work done though, how they need to contact you, my dog?
You can hit me up. Email wingotHits@gmail.com. My Instagram is on the track Win. Yeah. That's it right there.
Anything you want to let your fans know for you slide?
Fans, I'm coming back, man. If there's any fans out there, coming back. Win on the track. 2023 and beyond. We here.
Win. My dog.
My brother.
Appreciate you coming through this thing, boy. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
For sure.
Be High Radio shouted. Win on the track. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
For sure.
We go.